Hey there again, guys! Welcome back to Skyborn! We are crossing Mount Elysian on our way to the Caladori Desert, if I recall the name correctly. Some desert. Our quest is still to find the hideout of Clarette's parents, where they have their cool anti-Skyborn steampunk mech thing. So, as this is the first time I'm recording since before the holiday season, it's been a long time since I played this game, and I might be a bit rusty. Forgive if I don't quite recall all the different moves my characters have available. For example, what did I usually open up with Chaska with? Oh yeah, I got all these status effect skills for her. That's right. Let's just poison one of these creepy crawlies. And with Clarette, I would often use napalm, but it eats up a lot of points. Same with missile rain. So, well, that's just oh, that's right. But she's using two guns, so I think this works even better. Just opening fire. There we go. That's right. I remember she did glorious amounts of damage. Sullivan did... How much time did he do? How much damage did he pop off again? Don't quite recall. Well, we'll pop off an attack anyway. Corwin, yeah, that's right. I gave him all the healing abilities. We did that class change thing last time. We could have given Corwin the option of some damage spells, but the damage our gang here is cranking out is so notable that I'd say it's fine for Corwin to be a pure support healer guy. Oh, Chaska leveled up. Her stats keep blowing me away, kind of. I feel like we're long overdue a boss. I vaguely remember, like, this is how long it's been since I last recorded. I vaguely remember there being an area with lots of, like, puzzles to the various northeast, southeast, southwest, and northwest to get a door open. That's right, we had to press a bunch of buttons, I believe, but we were not done with Mount Elysian after doing that, despite my expectations. In fact, we are continuing into this place with new enemies, Megaflies. Megafly. Oh, that's right, if I remember correctly, I believe the Scorpions just have a really high defense. Snipper, I suppose. That's right, that's why I wasn't doing solid damage to this bloke. Just has an altogether high defense on him. The cheeky little thing. That's fine. We'll just overwhelm him like so. Oh, good, a potion. Might consider popping that, but we'll see. Thank you. And a diamond. Now, was that one of the augment items? Can be used to augment weapons and armor. Also, I got a puffin feather, which can also be used to augment weapons and armor. I don't remember that. What did the puffin feather do? Let's see. Let's just look at this real quickly. Oh, that's right. It reduces equipment weight. Or, alternatively, increases evasion or speed. So we could... I don't really want to put it on his weapon. Or, well, I guess maybe his espada is currently unaugmented. That said, this diamond's really good too. Well, I think I'll put the puffin feather. Oh, that's interesting. It gives you negative weight, which means we can load even heavier stuff on him. Maybe this would be more affordable to put on someone like Corwin or Chaska, so that I could equip them with a heavier like armor and stuff. Let's actually do that. I do like the +3 here to the bronze claw and whatnot, but I actually like the idea of the puffin feather more. Interesting. The bonus changes. It was -8 now. I'm doing it. I don't care if it reduces her damage a little bit. I can put heavier armor on her. Which means this espada gets this one, which increases critical hit chance, which seems alright. Perfect. Now, I'm gonna bet this goes... Oh, this goes nowhere. It goes to just an experience point cachet. That's fine, too. Excuse me. Oh, these guys. I remember these guys. Got one of the bandit leaders. This one, I'm gonna use a missile rain. See how that does. Ooh. Who did they use that on? I don't know. In any case, wow. Alright then. I'll just pop you guys off. Not great. Could have done more damage. I can't rely on Corwin to be the damage guy. Oh wow, Claret is falling down there. Need to heal her up something fierce. Yeah. Oh, sourdough bread. Let's use one of our items for a change. That's odd, because it says 20% HP, but that looked a lot more than 20% that her HP went up. Something about the percentage is off in this game, I feel. Oh, 2 snippers. They're both really, like, beefy. Just gotta pile on the big... Oh! Don't mind if I do. Just gonna pile on the big attacks, so... Vanilla Strike, I guess I mean, honestly, debuffing, since it's gonna get some rounds on us, we might as well debuff the guy, I guess. Seems like a smart thing to do. That does damage! Fascinating! This is now a whole new game, now that I know that. I assumed that was simply a debuff on the enemy. My apologies if that's happened before and I've completely blocked it out of my mind. I can only again point to the fact that it's like a month since I last played this. Honestly, I'm super glad I was able to record those that Tales of Symphonia bonus episode. It was like over a month since I beat the game that I decided to do that episode in between Christmas and New Year's, and I was a bit worried I might not exactly remember what the heck you were supposed to do in that game, or how you controlled all the stuff in it. But it went all fine. This one's going alright too, I'd say. We're getting the hang of it. The one thing I wish I could figure out is how to get Sullivan to get the threat again, because Claret's damage output is so notable. Yes, thank you. Ruby, please. Ruby cluster. That's better than just a ruby, I believe. Claret's damage output is so huge that Sullivan cannot... she's constantly outpacing Sullivan when it comes to threat there. What if I put this ruby cluster there? Maybe that would help with Sullivan. I think ferocity. Less chance of blocking, yeah. I might be making some poor choices here, but I don't know. I feel like I'm going to be swapping out armor pretty soon, so... I don't know, I just got this, like, itch. Huh. There was nothing in the way of a boss as we exit the Caladori Desert, or exit Mount Elysian to the Caladori Desert. I really expected us to have a boss to fight before we leave, just like a random boss. I don't know if I mentioned that when I played Tales of Symphonia, but I think one of my problems with that game was that there was not enough bosses which were just like miscellaneous bosses related to just the area you were in. There were so many which were like part of the bad guy group or part of the whole summon spirits thing. There were too many theme bosses. I like to just sometimes have like, well, there's a really awful monster in this area and it's not exactly related to the main plot, but it's still a foe to deal with. I was about to walk back just to check if that Oasis maybe had something, but we're stuck in a cutscene, so we'll worry about that in a second. It's so pretty. Looks like a death trap if you ask me. It's not all bad. Nice to see clear skies and breathe clean air. Care to lead the way, directional genius? It would be my pleasure. You know, I just now noticed that his outfit has been changed. Like, it's probably been for a while now, but he had his like shirt was not undone like that when he was in his noble disguise. I like the little detail there. Follow me. No clue where to go, huh? Nope. Those blueprints said to follow the shifting sands. See how some of the sand is solid and the rest is flowing around? If we just walk in the same direction as those sands, we should find the workshop. Okay, well... the shifting sand is a bit of a cop-out to make what would be a super open area be a more of a linear walk, but I'm fine with it. It doesn't offend my sensibilities. It would have been an interesting change just to have one, like, more wider area, which this kind of looks like. This is fairly big, actually. Can I go northwards? There might be some opportunity for... What's this? Isn't this like a Skydock sign? I'm very curious. Oh, that's the heal everything up symbol. Which means we can put a save here. Oh, that's right, these are openable. I almost forgot that. Medical herbs. Potions. Crystal water. And a branch of life. Great. Some sort of supplies here in the desert. Nice. I used to think deserts were a boring milieu in the past. Nowadays, I think deserts have a rustic charm to them. I think they're cool areas to set your games in, or your movies, or really anything. I don't know. I think maybe well, like a lot of things, I think maybe playing Fallout opened my eyes. I don't know, because I think even at the time I was like, well, I mean, the areas are cool, but I don't know. I'm not such a big fan of these deserts in this Fallout game here. Maybe. I don't know. I really don't know, because, you know, now I'm like, oh yeah, Fallout. I love walking around in this barren wasteland. So, this looks like a Skydock. Seems a bit out of commission, though, and I can't cross these shifting sands. So, Bob's your uncle. Let's try going south next. Oh, was there a different name for that area? Quickly just... Caladori Dock. Alright. Well, that doesn't really help me. That's how much I worked out. Let's go down here before I... Uh-huh. This is peculiar. I don't know if that's on purpose to be like make you feel like disoriented, that this area is a bit maze-like, a tutorial that we're gonna have terrible maze effects going on, or if that's just some sort of bug. But it looks like we can't go south. East it is then. Oh, I think because she was saying we need to follow the shifting sands, which are pointing eastwards, which means if we try to stray elsewhere, we'll just get disoriented, maybe? Because now the sand is flowing upwards. Maybe that's what's going on? Can't say for sure. Okay, bust you up, bust you up. You are dead, sir. You are rocked. And I think now that I know that Corwin's debilitate... Well, it does say magic attack. I guess I never realized that. I should have realized that the attack part means that he does damage. That's partly on me. I'll give you that. Ow! Alright, we got him. Looks like those strength boosts came to use. Don't think we've been learning any new skills. I think now that we've unlocked, like, additional classes, I think that was our big skill boost. For the time. Okay. So what happens if I... Well, first I'm gonna go get that. I like the glare of the sun effect there. It's a bit... It's nothing fancy, but it looks cool. That's kind of the story of this game, isn't it? Nothing fancy, but it's a pretty cool game. Honestly, there's something about the can-do attitude of indie games, which I do enjoy, even though I do favor a lot of higher budget games, definitely. Maybe a bit too much. to honestly be, you know, healthy for the hobby and the industry. But there's just something about the spirit in indie games like this. Like, I'm willing to put up with so much more, like, lackingness. And I don't even think that there's much lacking in this game. I will say, though, maybe this is a bit passé for me to advertise a wholly different game while I'm playing this game. I mean, this game's great. Please consider getting this game if you're able to. I've enjoyed it thus far. But recently, I got from Santa Claus the latest game from Zeboid Games, Cosmic Star Heroine. Now, Zeboid Games' previous games have been amazing. Hold on now. Yes, that's the gimmick of this area. We have to follow the sands where they're shifting, or we'll just get returned to whence we came. So, for example, me going here is not gonna do anything, right? It did! Never mind. We need to play carefully. We need to check all available areas. Sealed by a magical barrier. Curious. Oh, now the sands are all still here because this is not the right area. Cool, cool. So yeah, Zeboid Games' previous 2 games were great. Unpolished, but great. Like I said about this game, a lot of like heart went into them. Specifically, Breath of Death 7 and Cthulhu Saves the World, which I played on my channel. If you haven't watched it, I'm pretty happy with that Let's Play. I recommend it. Cosmic Star Heroine is them on a whole new level, let me tell you. Zeboid Games have amped up the graphics, the presentation, the gameplay, everything's like on like a next level compared to Cthulhu Saves the World. It is, I haven't played very far, just a couple of hours, but it has been a treat. So, that's just my latest recommendation. This game really reminds me, in a way. This game reminds me of, I guess, it's somewhere between Cthulhu Saves the World and Cosmic Star Heroine in terms of, like, the polish and the presentation. Like, I believe Dancing Dragons has made one new game after this. I would be curious how that is. Come on, baby. Yeah, got those. Were they cockatrices? I forgot to check the name. I was busy singing the praise of indie games. Aha! New enemy. Cloud Reaver. Oh, that's a cool name for this imp-like enemy, this desert foe. Oops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to shoot down one of the anacondas. That's fine. Oh boy, okay, fine. He took his share of shots. Oh no. They've wrapped around Sullivan's throat, and now he's like... That's why he can't talk, he's silenced. These guys are like wrapping around like... Well, an anaconda, actually, that's what they're called. Oh, now that I'm using that ability, I am eating through Corwin's magic points rather fiercely. I need to think this more carefully now. Try to keep his resources. Ooh, an onion of dexterity. I guess an onion's a dexterous vegetable. Never thought about it. Okay, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I needed to check who has the highest agility. I believe it's Claret or Chaska, but we gotta check. 186. I believe Chaska had like 190, so 50. 21. Wow. Oh, 112. Why do I remember seeing it was like one... I don't know what I've been seeing. But Claret's the highest skill, so... Okay, Claret, you can have the onion of dexterity. You know, I thought that they... I thought they say that an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but an onion a day keeps everyone away. So that would seem like everyone else has extreme dexterity as they flee your onion breath. I believe that was Wacko Warner who gave us this nugget of information. Ah! Desert dervishes! Ooh. You know, it is still... It's a bit weird, the monster sprites here. As I've said many times, Oh, they're cell swords, actually. Fascinating. But these are still pretty cool pieces of art, even though I've been maligning them a lot. I don't know. It's like on its own they look good, but they don't kind of gel with the rest of the game's presentation. I think is the issue I'm having with them. Okay, the sand is flowing eastwards now, so we need to check around there. Ah, nice. Did you get any new skills, Sully? Nope. That's fine. Oh, quite the menagerie of monsters here. Okay. Let's pop this snipperoonie here. Oh, nice. Oh, a Cloud Reaver has a lot of health. Gotta take out the snipper. I need to... Yeah, I gotta use Zealous Strike. Need to make sure he dies. Now, Corwin's a bit low on magic points, but I do have a trick for that. Innervate! MP regen over time. So I'll just put that on me, and hopefully while this fight goes on, he will get more than we started with. I don't know, we'll give it a test. I got plenty of ethers I can use. Yeah, look, he's already above that. Cool, so if I can only just, like, prolong this fight for a little bit, we'll be groovy. Ah, doesn't look like it. I don't know if I can prolong this fight that much. Oh, well, maybe. We're getting one round. That's good. Dang, we didn't get MP. Oh, now we got it. Great. That's great. That's good. That looks good, Corwin. Keep it up. What is that status effect on him? He's got... Oh, I'm not sure what the status effect on him was there, but that's fine, because the monster's dead. Okay, so sand is flowing eastwards. Let's just check the north to be sure. I believe we are walking around in circles. That's fine. Speaking of JRPGs that are not Final Fantasy for a change, one of the games on my list of like games I've known since a child, but I never got to play, and I'd really like to, is oh, what's the name of it? Breath of Fire 3 for the PlayStation. This desert just reminded me, because there's an infamous desert you have to navigate in that, which is like the glacier in Final Fantasy. There we go, talking about Final Fantasy again. Like the glacier in Final Fantasy VII, but like even worse to navigate, supposedly. If you guys at home can recommend, you can tell me, is Breath of Fire 3 good? I would love to know. As a kid, the way I found out is I was just on some website which had game guides, and there was one for Breath of Fire 3. And just reading about it, I was like, oh my god, there are games like this in existence? I don't think I had played a Final Fantasy yet at the time, so like my mind was exploding. Oh, interesting. Serral. Here you go. Nice and fresh. Roast beef of vitality. Curious. You know, I don't think you should eat meat given by strangers, but why not? Will apparently increase maximum HP, so here you go, Sullivan. How's it taste? Oh, a bit crunchy, but it'll do. The mysterious girl stares hungrily. Ugh. That was a mysterious encounter. I thought we were, like, somewhere by now. Like, I thought we were, like, maybe... I mean, somewhere. Of course we're somewhere. I mean, like, out of the monster places. Put you down, put you down. Oh, they're snake beaks, these cockatrices. That's cool. Whee! Sullivan is getting bopped here. Time to drop some big heals. I don't have huge heals. I guess I'll just drop a cure then. Whee! That's something. Now then, what do we do about these cockatrices? Oh, good, that one's paralyzed. Didn't think that would work. Not that it really matters, now we're just wailing on him while he's there. There we go. That's the problem with status effects, isn't it? Always in JRPGs, or J-inspired RPGs. Status effects don't seem worth it in regular fights, and they never work on the bosses. Okay. Look good, those stats. Oh, that's why Chaska's stats were different earlier, because of the items I'd equipped her, augments. But I changed those, and now she's a bit lower. That's right. That must be, because I remember it being like 190 previously. Okay, sand is flowing downward, so let's check the north first. Ah, good, these cliffs have nice trove of treasure. Ooh, platina ore. That's gonna be useful once we find a forge. We have so much forging items. Oh, 2 snippers. That's gonna be a problem. Poison a cockatrice? Is it even possible? Can it be done? Seemed like we could do it. Let's drop some napalm on them. Come on, you stupid bird. There we go. Got him. This is gonna be a problem, though. No, hold on. I want to use a circle of healing costs so much, though. Just cure Claret for now. Yowzers! Good thing I cured Claret. Alright, uglies. Let's see if I can't paralyze one of you. Bingo. Okay, let's drop some health items. Now let's just use Corwin's healing. Boy. That did eat up a lot of MP. I wonder, should I finally drop an ether, or should I try doing the MP trick again? It is an option. A weird hungry elf is there. Oh, no. For a second it looked different. Never mind. Here we are again. The mysterious girl stares hungrily. I think we should Amscray here before she decides to become a humanitarian. It's a cookbook! It's a cookbook! Hello there, fellas. Oh, this organization again. Well, let's hope we can pop them. Come on, cockatrice, or snake beak, whatever your name was. That's right, I want to do the innervate trick. This fight's gonna go off for a bit with these snippers on the move. Oh, that symbol means innervate. Okay, it looks like you're like confused or something. I didn't realize that's what it means. Groovy. Okay, we didn't get much MP from there. Well, it'll do for now, I suppose. Oh! We're actually all fine now. Good thing I didn't use too many items. Mushroom of Magic. It increases intelligence by 10. That's probably gonna be Corwin has the highest, but let us be thorough. 95, 19, 159, 77. Kind of what I figured. Okay. You can have the mushroom there, Corwin. Don't you feel so intelligent? And just put a save there. Oh, a campfire. Curious. Just clear these nasty little things out of the way. And then we can get to the campfire. Gotcha! And I guess I can use a debilitate this time. I mean, there's a health point right there. I can just walk right back to it. What's the worry? Makes sense to leave the cherry jelly last since it likes to heal. You might as well. Let's try using silence on it, actually. That should be fun. Assuming it doesn't just immediately die. It was a smart precaution. Oh, the sand's still again. I feel with the sand still and that campfire there, I sense an impending cutscene. Oh no, there's nothing. It's just a prop. Curious. Oh, could this be the hideout?